Good evening, everyone. So today we're here with this lovely couple, Ece and Ugur, all the way from Turkey. That's also the reason why I had to reschedule 1 hour earlier because for them, I mean, for me, it's 8 o'clock here, and for them, it's 10 o'clock. So when you're finished, it's 10 o'clock for them. I mean, it's already 10 o'clock, it's going to be 11. So they have to work tomorrow, like all of us. So, anyhow, thank you so much for doing this for us in such a short notice and also a little bit late for you. I don't know much about Ugo. I know Evren is a friend of mine from back in the days that we used to work together on the ship, and he introduced me to his sister, Ece, and I got a connection right away with her. And that's why I decided to ask her to join us as soon as possible. And I'm so glad that she said yes. So once again, welcome here. Please give us a little introduction so that we can start with the questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you too, Simone. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you, Simone. Thank you very much.
Okay, just tell us a little bit more about you. So you are from Istanbul and yeah, just tell us a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, you say.
You first.
You first. You first, yes.
Okay, I'm afraid if I talk too much, please interrupt me.
I will.
Yes, we are from Istanbul, the biggest city. The population is, how much is our population?
18 millions, I guess.
Yeah, nearly 18
18?
million
18,
people. It's a mega
yeah.
city. And we have been together since 2014. I am working as a career coach, a managerial coach, and corporate soft skill trainer. If some of you know about the corporate world, employees get some soft skill trainings like communication skills, stress management, mentorship, things like that. And Uğur can tell about himself.
Hi, my name is Ugur. I was graduate from the from industrial design. One of the Turkey's favorite schools. But I am making the interior design things now as my profession. I'm doing the interior design projects.
All right.
I'm 56 years old.
And I'm 50.
Yeah, we are living in Istanbul, yes. I was born in Istanbul.
Yes, I am from Ankara originally. Evren here is my brother, as Simone said. Uğur has a son
Yeah,
from his previous marriage.
yeah. He is 23 years old. Now he is with his mother.
We have a cat. I brought the cat. The cat is 11 years old. So these are the first things.
All right. I'm going to go ahead with the first question. You guys look like you're very accomplished in your careers. How is that to manage a life together? Because if you're both very busy working, how do you prioritize the relationship?
You first this time.
How do we continue? You asking? Huh? How it's going, right?
Yeah, how do you do it? How do you manage if you're both busy or traveling? How do you make time for each other? And how do you do
Yeah,
it to prioritize?
if we have opportunity, we are traveling together.
Ben şeyi anlayamadım.
We are traveling together, and yes, she is working, I'm working. You know, all nights we are together here.
Maybe she's asking because she knows I travel for work also.
Yes, sure.
But-
When she travel, she's going.
For holiday
Yeah,
travels, we are together. But
Yeah.
for business, I travel more.
Yes, but sometimes I have some business travels, and we are going together if she's
Okay.
available.
It's like this, boys. When Uğur works for travel, he takes me with him. And that makes a good relationship. When I travel, I don't take him, and that makes a good relationship.
Great. Oh, so there you go. We got a secret right away in the first question. So for the ones who are looking for a relationship, or for the ones who have a relationship already, that's a good tip. She is the boss, guys. She is the boss.
Well, he
Okay.
earns more when he travels. That's why he's able to take me. But I don't get paid very much, so I can only take myself.
All right, thanks for sharing. Hey there, are you gonna manage? Because he's in the bus, guys. So I'm wondering if we're gonna be able to hear him.
Yeah, I on the bus. Okay, so hello guys, hello Coco, nice to meet you. I would like to know something about Istanbul. Istanbul is a interesting city because you know you have the side from Europe, the other side from Asia.
It was very bad, the call, but he means like
Yeah.
you guys don't have euros, right? You have another currency. Yes?
Oh,
And then Turkey
yeah.
is a-
Yeah,
I would like to know how is living in a city that is two continents independent, and which is the most interesting to one to other side. Influence from Europe, influence from Asia, cultural, food is anyway. How is the life city that he is character?
Okay, thank you, Hayder. I think I got it. Guys, what he means is he wants to know how expensive it is to live in a big city like Istanbul. You have another currency, and also if you have lots of influence from Asia. So this Turkey is a very big country. So you have Europe in the west side, and in the east you have lots of influence from Russia in the east. So how do you manage as a country?
again, you start.
No, you.
No, okay.
I'm sure you have the answer.
I think there are both advantages and disadvantages of being just in the middle of Western and Eastern world. For financially, I think first I thought about financial aspects because of the currency. We are having high inflation. This is not about being in the middle. This is about the government, I think. But we somehow got used to surviving in the high inflation. But we are the lucky ones. We didn't lose our jobs, but many people did. I think how we manage is like when you have too many difficulties, starting from your early age, you get stronger. And the whole nation seems like that since we saw a lot of hard times. I'm glad there has never been a war. I know that people are facing difficult conditions more than this. But in the country, the political situation is always confusing. And there is the constant negative broadcast media. So maybe this strengthens us. Turkish people are very good at jokes, as far as I see. We can make joke out of everything. Maybe this helps us. Whatever you go on. These are the first thoughts from me.
Yeah, we are surviving. We are surviving. Yes, you're right. It is not easy that period. We have our own jobs. Then we can rise our rates too, if it's okay, or if they say okay, yeah, we are doing the job. If they say it's expensive, we are not doing. We can decide our rates. That's why we are still alive here.
All right. I think he answered your question, Hayder, right?
Okay. Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, Vlad, please.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey, so my question would be, as you both travel a lot, for work, but I have been in Turkey in 2013, and it's a marvelous place. Like there's so many places to see, like Pamukkale, Cappadocia, and even Istanbul. That's a big city, but if you are flying over that, it's like you see all the mosques and Mina. It's a Do you guys also travel around like to enjoy the country? Also, you can just cross the Bosphorus Canal and go to Greece. It's something like that.
Would you like to be first?
Yeah, sure. Yes, we are traveling inside the Turkey also, but you are lucky than us because I went to Cappadocia in 1995. I'm sure it's very changed now. We want to see it again. Yes, we are traveling in Turkey also. Lots of, Izmir, Antalya. I don't know if you go to Antalya too. It's a seaside and very famous.
Yeah, I've been there.
Lots
Beautiful
of
zone.
yeah, for the summer tourism.
Yeah, for me, if we have little time, we prefer traveling in the country.
Mhm.
And there are still lots of places we haven't been,
Yeah.
which are popular, which are touristic, inland.
Sorry to
We have
interrupt.
more
Edge, can
time,
you
we
please
go.
share the map? Can you please share the map with us? Because it's a huge country, Turkey, and I have no idea what you guys talking about, to be honest.
Map is coming. Just a second. No, this is a small map. Ah. Now you should see it. The northern part is Black Sea.
So
the west,
what was Vlad talking about? Where is it that he was mentioning?
Which one? Antalya?
Vlad said some places.
Yeah,
Where
like
was
In
the
Denizli.
Pamukkale.
Pamukkale in Denizli here. And Cappadocia in Niğde.
Cappadocia is in the middle.
Nevşehir.
Nevşehir and
yeah.
Niğde. I don't have my glasses.
Here.
Oh, wow.
This one. Yeah, well,
The red one.
it's Cappadocia, yes. They are both beautiful places.
As a Turkish person, my favorites are, I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for swimming, sun and sea, the south and the west is for it. At the southeastern part, we have Göbekli Tepe. I will write in the comment section. It's called Cradle of Civilizations. It dates back to 12,000 BC, where civilization started, I guess. I will write.
Now it is older than the Stonehenge. The Stonehenge was the
Yes.
first built from humanity, but they found the Göbekli Tepe and it's older than the Stonehenge.
And also the mentioned other ones were these. Yeah, we have keywords now.
And that is I don't know how to say in English. I think it was roads. The big horse, the
You're talking about Troya.
Troy.
There is the Brad Pitt
Troy.
movie about
That
it.
one. Very tourist place as well.
Vlad, come back again.
Yeah.
We would be happy.
Yeah, that would be another question. Sorry, because I was there 2013. Was just a little after the start of the Arab Spring, and but I felt very safe. Was very I enjoy a lot the trip. But after that, I kind of had the I was wondering if it's still safe to go, if it's still the same, like if it's a welcoming place for tourists still.
Okay, do you know any unsafe issues?
No, and the touristic places are still safe. Also, Turkey is safe.
At this moment, I don't know any unsafe place, by the way.
Yeah.
You are right at asking such questions because things sometimes change, but nowadays
Yeah, it's
we don't know any danger
Yeah.
anywhere.
All right. I think it was just some political tensions. People were on the street like protesting and something like that. And I was like, oops.
Oh,
You mean
no,
2013?
I wish we had protests,
May-
but nobody's protesting.
No,
here.
it is
We
not
sit
possible.
silently.
Yeah. It's not easy to protest now.
Yeah. I saw a question from Carlos. His son is going to Turkey this week, and he wants information about birds.
What is birds?
Interesting. Balloon rides, Turkish.
Balloon rides in Cappadocia.
Wow.
Did you ride with balloon, Vlad? When you came to
Yeah.
Turkey?
Yeah.
Okay.
I flew. Yeah, it was most amazing experience. It was like if you are in a build in your balcony because it was so peaceful and flying over the what's that Gorimi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember. Okay. And
Hey,
you saw the
Ece, can you
balloons,
please
but
turn off
did
the map?
take the balloons?
Ece,
Sorry.
sorry. Ece, please
Yeah.
turn off the map so we can see everybody in the big screen. Sorry.
Please.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so what was that? Balloon? So you went on a balloon ride, Vlad, all over the city?
That was in Cappadocia, isn't it?
Cappadocia.
Yeah.
And it's very famous, Ece, in Turkey,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yes, I'm also writing on the chat box. Balloon rides are in Cappadocia region. I heard that there are more than 100 companies flying balloons.
Oh,
So we are unable to give any specific name for the balloon rides.
Can you
But
find any photograph from? Can you find a photograph from?
yeah, I
from
can
balloon
find
ride?
photo. By the way, I'm having difficulty with the earphone.
Vlad, do you remember how much it cost that time, the balloon rides?
I
Because-
think 2013 was something around $300. But it was the
very
best company. There was Anatolia. I think the company was. But the thing is, the same balloon I flew, it had a crash and an accident just 2 days after. Yeah.
oh my
Oh.
goodness.
But yeah.
Yeah, it is
I don't
not
think
real,
Carlos
but-
has to worry about that. Carlos, don't worry about that.
Okay. You see, guys, these balloon rides, they had, I guess it's very famous in Turkey, but there are in Curitiba, Brazil, a lot of places, okay? And yes, there are some risks, but in general, I guess it's safe, okay? And about, for instance, I mentioned the bird because turkey is an animal. In general, we eat the turkey on Christmas. Do you
Yeah,
have
okay. Let's talk about it.
Bird, okay.
Yeah. Do you know where the name Turkey comes? Why the bird's name is Turkey?
maybe it's a native from your country?
No.
Yeah, there's a story similar to that. I don't know I cannot remember the exact story, but some centuries ago,
Indians, huh?
some Westerners saw the bird in Turkey, and they named it after that.
No,
And
in
in
fact,
Turkish language, we call Egypt Mısır, and Mısır is corn. And also, we call India Hindustan, which means the land of turkeys. So we have some other names for other countries in a similar way. The official name of our country changed 2 or 3 years ago, in fact. Now we call it Türkiye. I will write again. Internationally, it has become Türkiye. You can see at the
Turkey.
chat box.
In Portuguese, we say Turquia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
And then I guess we are right. Okay. You see, in Brazil, guys, we have a lot of immigrants from Turkey or from Arabian areas. But they say when they came to Brazil, they say just Turkey. They don't say the right country because maybe they have some issues. Okay, and then in Brazil, when we say some Arabic, we say, oh, he's a Turco.
It's also because for 4 or 5 centuries or more, the Arabian Peninsula and the Balkans and the North Africa belonged to Ottoman Empire. All of them was Turkey. And thus they separated in the beginning of the century. So yes, cultures are mixed.
Okay. Oh, I had been in Turkey in 2013, I guess. I remember the Ephesus archaeological site. I guess is because in the Bible, in the Gospel, we have the letter to Ephesians. Okay, and a very beautiful place to see.
Yeah, it's one of the best. Yes, you're right.
Also near Ephesus, there is the house of Virgin Mary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have been there.
As a pilgrimage.
Yeah, and there I bought a leather jacket. I have this leather jacket until today. They gave us some tea, okay?
Yeah, you get drunk, then you buy. That's it.
But he says tea.
And I bought this leather jacket.
That's
but it's
not
very
a
good
tea.
quality. Good quality. Very special leather.
They can serve you good whiskey in some male barber shops here. I don't know, it's a tradition over there, but there's a...
And in Istanbul, I remember the markets. There is a big market in Central, okay? And in the morning, 5 in the morning, there are some praise, okay? There are some people praying in the morning, and you listen from the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear the call for the praying 5 times a day. We get used to it, but as a tourist, it must be interesting.
No, not for me. It's okay because I wake up 5 in the morning. No problem.
But it's really
Okay,
nice.
thank you, Etchi. Thank you, Etchi and Ugur. And if possible, give me your email or contact in Turkey. I'll give to Gustavo and Maíra, my son and his wife.
Okay, are they planning to come?
Next Saturday.
Perfect. Very
okay.
Yeah.
I wrote my email.
Maybe okay. Thank you, Edge. Maybe some emergency. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
That's good. And also a coincidence that Carlos and Vlad, they were there in 2013. At the
2013.
year.
Which month was?
Yeah.
Which
Vlad,
month?
Turkish Airlines.
I
Turkish
think
Airlines.
there was a big discount for Brazilians to fly to Turkey.
Well, I think that was the cheapest trip I had in my life. I don't know why. It was very cheap. We got a guide that was speaking Portuguese, and the driver in a big van to travel like 2,000 kilometers around Turkey in 7 different hotels, and it was the cheapest trip I had so far.
That's good. And he had a lot of great memory.
No, it changed.
It's more than 10 years ago, and they talk as if it was yesterday. Wow.
It was amazing. Yeah.
Okay, guys, thanks. Ellen, she's waiting for like 10 minutes already to get her question going. I think she forgot it already. Ellen, do you know what you want to ask?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I have 2 questions. The first one is about I've learned that in Turkey, there are two New Years, and I'd like to know more about that. And the second, it's about the map. I noticed some colors, different colors on the map, red, green, and I'd like to know how what means that colors.
In the
Oh, I
map,
think
you
it's a
said.
great question.
Yeah,
For the first question, two
It's
New
like-
Years, you said, right?
yeah, two New Years.
I only know one.
I
Do
said
you-
it, one is a regular one, and the other one is in March.
March?
Yeah,
I really
Maybe you are
don't
talking
know.
about Ramadan, huh? Ramadan, it could be Ramadan.
Is it a religious holiday?
I don't know. I just heard about it, and I don't know if it's true or not.
I mean, there are some
Maybe the
Muslim
Asian or something like that.
special dates, but New Year isn't among them.
Yeah.
And we have some religious holidays. And since the Arabic calendar is designed according to the movement of the moon rather than the sun, it changes every year. But no, I mean, I don't know about the New Year. It's always January 1st. We haven't heard about it. Second question was
The map. When
The
you
map.
showed the map, yeah, there are some colors, like red, green, some areas, different places, but with the same colors. So what that colors means?
could it be something related to Kurdistan?
Can you share the map again?
Map again. I will
Yeah.
open the map from Google. And let's choose an English map.
What she was asking about the old one.
Yeah, open the same map.
Open the.
Take,
need to
take the
open
same
map.
one, please,
No, I
because
think they were
okay.
random colors. They were
It
not.
was,
What was the run? Do you?
She
I
asked
have a guess.
about what the color symbolizes in the map,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
the
but
colors
I-
were just random. They had no meaning.
Oh,
Just
no.
that map is that
the
color.
map. Okay, I will tell. Now I understand.
Oh, yeah, because they
Okay,
like.
I cannot find the same map, but I will show another colorful one and I will tell why. Just a second. Okay, I understood. Here you have another example. Not the same map, but there are colors. The different colors mean different main cities. At the moment, we have 81. What was the number?
88. I don't know how much city we have now, Evren.
I think
81.
82 or 83, something
81
like
or
that.
83.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
let's say 83 main cities, and each one is represented by a color, but the colors change. I mean, there's no special color for a special city.
Oh,
Just to
okay.
differentiate.
Like that one that are in green, like I can see two cities in
It
green.
can be another color in another map.
Oh, okay,
It's a
so,
coincidence.
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
okay, Renato, he made it.
Hi, Renato.
Okay, people. Hi, AC. Hi, Ugur. Sorry for my delay. I make a mistake in my schedule, so sorry for a lot. But I'm going to ask not a political question, but economic questions. I think that many countries are suffering the problem with oil supply from Russia and Ukraine. How is the situation for you in Turkey?
We have already have the problems with economy all the time because of Erdogan. It is really
He
very
asked
bad.
economically, you answered politically.
Yeah.
But can you repeat? You
The
said
war
some
wasn't
goods about Russia?
in Ukraine.
Yeah, but I think that the people, I think that most of the European countries are suffering from oil restrictions from Ukraine and Russia, yeah, restrictions, yeah. So I don't know about you, about Turkey. How is the situation for you as a country? Okay.
Sorry if I don't know a lot. Maybe I may sound a little ignorant because I don't know every detail. But in our daily life, I don't know about the effects of any restriction. I mean, there are no restrictions for Turkey, but about the restrictions for Russia, does it affect us? We have lots of immigrants from Russia and Ukraine. I know in our building here in Istanbul, we have neighbors from Ukraine and Russia in the same building.
But who country is your supplier in terms of oil?
For me, I'm Ukraine.
Is Turkey self-sufficient for supply the oil that the country needs?
You mean gas, oil, for example?
Which goods? Yeah, I don't know.
Like we have quite self-sufficient country. We have a lot of natural resources.
For natural gas, we have other countries. Yeah, like Azerbaijan.
But we have good relations between Russia and Ukraine. We are
by the way, we have
we are at the
no conflict with Ukraine, no conflict with Russia. Maybe it's an advantage for us.
Because the price or the price of the gas specifically increased a lot for European countries these 2 last years. So because that I'm talking about this. Okay, good for you.
I only remember several years ago, the price of electricity suddenly rocketed high. The most thing I remember was that, not gas. It was related to inner conditions. Gas is also rising, but not that much. I think the reason is we have other suppliers too.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Fabio.
Hello, guys. How have you been?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Wow, he has a book. He has a book. Oh my goodness. Look at the questions. I think he has 10 questions. Oh my goodness. Get ready, guys.
I have some curiosities about your country. I took some notes, but just 3 questions. But I will ask all of them together, The first one is, in Turkey, there is a company named Turkish Airlines. This company is considered one of the best in the world. I'd like to know why. What this company have that is so different from the other world? That's the first question. The second one is, Turkey is a country very close of many different countries in Africa, in Asia, and in Europe as well. You can go to more than 7 countries just flying for 3 hours. My question for you is, how is the relationship between Turkey and the rest of the Europe, even in Africa, in Asia? And the last one is, in your country, there is a word. You need to use 75 letters to write this word. I will put this word in the chat box. I'd like to listen to this word. If you don't mind to read this word, please. This is the word. 75 letters. Can you read this word?
75 lira. Huh? Ne?
Let's start from the last question.
Okay, but I don't
No, this
understand
was
the
a
question.
joke. This is a joke. This is not a real thing. This is a joke. This is not real.
Okay.
Somebody, I think, made it on purpose. This is.
You understood the question.
Sorry, sometimes I have difficulty in
Sorry, Fabio.
understanding the words. That's why I'm sorry.
I don't know. Oh, no. I don't know the joke. Sorry. About Turkish Airlines. Yeah. Turkish Airlines is a government company.
Yeah.
And it is the biggest company in Turkey. It is the biggest one. That's why I guess it's the government company.
I think it's somewhat a government policy. They are supporting that government company more than the other government companies and more than any public company. It's a strategy, as far as I know, because there has been many yatırım.
Investment.
Yatırım. I'm looking for an English word. Investments, yeah. With big new airport in Istanbul, and the aim is attracting as many people as possible because geographically Istanbul is in a very strategic place between east and west and north and south, as you know. So in order to make it a real hub and in order to make that investments a clever one, I think they have to fly everywhere in good conditions. Maybe they're spending too much money, but it's public money, you know, and there's a lot of money. So it's different than a public run flight company. That's why. And also I had some friends, one of my friends had a boyfriend as working as a pilot, airplane pilots in Turkish Airlines. And at that time, she was talking about the conditions, both for the stewardesses and for the flying crew. I heard that the conditions were very strict. They work many hours. Well, this is how it works. It's capitalism, you know. You have to depend on something, either money or people. So they do both. They use money and they depend on people, but it brings advantages too.
Yeah, it is the biggest point.
I got it.
Fabio, do you need Schengen visa to go to Europe?
I'm sorry, I didn't get your question. But my dog is barking here.
Brazilians, we don't need visas to visit.
Oh,
We can stay 3 months.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Ah, perfect. We need a Schengen visa to go to Europe, and
it has become a big issue for us because obtaining a visa is becoming harder for ordinary people like us. First, you have to find an appointment to give your documents to apply, and finding an appointment has become impossible. So we, for instance, gave up going to Europe.
Wow.
We know we saw
if
a lot
want-
of countries,
if they
so we
want
know how
visa.
it looks like.
Yeah.
So we cannot go anymore.
I got it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right.
No, you can come to Brazil. Brazil, no visas for you, I guess. It's
How
not
much I would
necessary.
love that.
And you
My
can
brother
come
had
by
the privilege to
Turkish,
go.
your company.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, welcome if possible.
Thank you very much.
Carlos, tell us, did you fly straight to Istanbul or did you have a stop somewhere else?
São Paulo, Istanbul. But our final destination was India. Okay, and then we have a stopover for free in Istanbul. I guess 2 nights for free. And I guess with Turkish it's possible. If, for instance, going to São Paulo to India or to Japan, Asia, you can stop in Istanbul for 1 or 2 nights for free.
That answers Fabio's question. I think that's the reason why Turkish Airlines is so popular and considered one of the best, because they give
And
those.
they give me some souvenirs too.
Oh, you see?
Yes, for free.
That mask for sleeping.
Carlos, how many hours is São Paulo, Istanbul then flying?
I guess, imagine São Paulo, Rome, maybe 11 hours. For São Paulo, Istanbul, maybe 14 hours, I guess. How many hours? Rome to Istanbul?
I flew.
Maybe
it was 13 hours. I flew
13.
several times. Yeah, from Istanbul to Sao Paulo. It's like 13 hours.
13 hours, yeah. No, yeah, you can have some drinks. Yeah, you have the Turkish food. It's good. No problem.
All right. Nelson, did you want to say something? Did you have a question or just a commentary or something?
Oh,
I'm sorry, it was only a comment because Carlos says that his travel gonna have some stops for free. So
Oh
everything
yes,
for
yes. With yeah.
that's nice.
It's possible. It's possible in Lisbon, for instance, if you are going from Lisbon to Europe, they
Mm.
It's
stop in
possible to take the
Lisbon, and you have
to
three. It's possible to have a break in Lisbon with TAP, Transport
very nice.
Aéreo Português.
Yeah, very nice. I like
It's a
this
good
free stop.
idea because
Good
from
idea.
Brazil to Europe, yeah, Brazil to Europe, very far. And if you have a break in Lisbon, a fantastic city, or Istanbul, very beautiful. You can see the Sofia. Sofia, I don't know if it's a church or a mosque or a neutral.
Ayasofya, yes.
Yeah.
Ayasofya.
Yeah, we say in Turkish Ayasofya. Yeah.
It is.
By the way, I saw Eileen's comment, and I would like to answer her before we move on. She said she was talking about Nevruz. We say Nevruz here in our language.
Who?
Nevruz,
Sorry,
Navruz.
Ece,
Or
who
in
are,
English, Nivros.
who are you gonna answer?
Eileen.
Oh, she left. Would you mind
Sorry.
She had a meeting.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Anyway, I
Vlad.
can answer
Yes,
because the
I will
question
give
is
you her
written.
email.
That's a festival, very ancient festival for celebrating the beginning of spring, not the new year.
It has nothing to do with the religion or anything.
It has relations to many cultures. Maybe some time ago it was religious, but it's ancient and it's still being celebrated. It's more like pagan.
What is that?
Pagan.
Old religions related to nature, which is very popular in Asia, here, and East Europe. Everything is related to the movement of the planets and the trees, flowers, nature, etc. I like that culture.
All right, thank you. Vlad has another question.
I
Vlad?
do. Because you both mentioned that Turkish people got a very good humor sense. We as Brazilian, we used to do jokes about the Portuguese guys from Portugal or our neighbors here, Argentinians. Do you guys have any people around that you joke about?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one.
You tell me.
No, you tell it first, and
In Turkey, yeah. There is a special. In fact, in Turkey there are many tribes, not tribe. Halk.
Public.
Not pub. Okay, sorry, I'm looking for the right English word. Different types of people, mixed people here, you know.
Culture.
In the Black Sea region, I'm sure there's an English name for that, but I wrote it here, Laz. Black Sea region people are called Laz, some of them. They are the people like Georgians, Chechenians, and also,
Some regional, locals, huh?
Yeah, there are jokes about them, but it represents their wisdom. I mean, in the jokes, there is always one character. His name is Temel. So Temel goes to a shopping mall someday. He does this, he does that, and it's a funny thing. But we all know that Temel's reactions are for joke, and it also reflects wisdom. It's some not for shaming, in fact. Funny and a little clever.
Yes.
And also we have jokes about our politicians. Whenever the president jokes about him. And we like other politic jokes too.
Yes. And we have some other jokes about the Greek peoples. You know, the Greeks are our neighbors. And they are saying the Greeks are Turks, but they thought they are Italians.
This is not a Turkish joke.
Huh?
I heard it abroad.
They thought they are Italian, but they are Turks. They are saying for the Greek peoples.
So they couldn't make it. They couldn't cross the Bosphorus.
Yes. They need Schengen visa again, but unfortunately.
They hit the visa problem.
Yeah, we have the visa problem.
Thank
Yes,
you.
I have a question then.
Okay.
Do you guys have like with the Greek, because the food is very similar? Like you can say, oh, a kebab, is it Turkish or is it Greek? Do you have some fight with that as well? Because I know, like, for instance, some Hungarians have that with Polish when it comes to foods. They say, oh no, this Hungarian. They say, no, it was invented in
It's
Polish.
very
I
common.
believe that in Turkey and in Greek,
Yeah.
they have in Greek.
In social media, I see arguments about music and food. Some different nationalities claim some certain foods, and I think I hear about all of them. I don't know, and I find it natural because this is a mixed country. So
We have typical three food, you know, döner, the Greeks saying gyro. Yeah, you know the döner kebab,
Okay.
gyro kebab. But we have a very special delight. It's called baklava.
Oh, yeah.
Emran, do you know baklava it is not a Turkish word, huh?
you can
I
find
think
it
not.
in Greece,
I
you
think
can
not.
find it in Arabia, and
Yeah.
here, and
Yeah,
everywhere.
all the desserts in Turkish cuisine, I think they're coming from Middle East,
You
Ah.
got the
Maybe.
best.
Mesopotamia.
You got the best sweets.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know the Swiss. Yes.
Yeah, the sweets are good. So Turkish
Yeah.
cuisine is very, very good, I think. I mean, one of the richest cuisines in the world is Turkish cuisine.
Because there's everything. You can
There is
literally
everything
find
because it's a mixture
everything.
of cultures, East and West, like Middle Eastern cultures, etc. I mean, and Turkish people are very good in manual things, making something manual, like building or making food, whatever. We are very good in doing things with hand. We have some talent, so that's why our food is good also.
Yep, but
Leather jackets.
I couldn't find meat like beef, just lamb. Is that a something that why you don't grow?
All kind of meats. There are beef loving people too, but lamb is considered better because it's softer. Am I right?
Yeah, lamb isn't, young one, and it's better. Is there anyone vegetarian or vegan here? No, huh?
Carlos.
Yeah,
It's also easy for vegetarians
Carlos.
because a whole kitchen full of vegetables is also available with no meat, no problem.
In Asian side of Turkey, near the seaside, we have lots of vegetarian foods. Very, very delicious side dishes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I saw the language, the Turkish language is spread in several countries, not only in your country, but there are other countries that speak your language.
Oh, okay.
We call it Turkic countries. I wrote it in the chat box. We are coming from the same
origin,
so we can understand each other.
But which are these countries that speak Turkish then?
Okay.
Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan,
Kyrgyzstan,
Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan.
Oh yeah, yes. Maybe part of Siberia,
Ah, yes, it could be. Because we are mostly coming from the upper side of Asia, not from the Arabic side. Turks coming from the upper side. My big family is coming from the Kazakhstans.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
ancestors are from
Yes, she's
Middle Age,
also,
yeah.
yes, your
I don't know. Let's
Yeah,
ask
Chris,
my brother,
uh,
where are we coming from?
We're as a family, we are a big mixture. But
Yes, that's
But
why.
our father's side is from Balıkesir. It's in the west, close to Greece, let's say, of the Aegean Sea.
Yes.
And for more than 300 years, our families were there. So we probably have mixture with Greeks and Eastern Europeans. And my mother's also one person from my father's side is coming from Czechia. You know,
Ah.
Czechia, it's now in Russia.
South of Russia,
So, yeah, of Black Sea region.
Black Sea.
And then we have some other people from Anatolia region.
Middle
Very mixed.
Anatolia.
She has blue eyes, I have green eyes. So it's we are mixed.
Our grandfathers, both of them had light blue eyes. Yeah, mixed.
Yes, because usually you'd think the Turkish is like the Greek, like Latin America, they're darker skins, right?
Yeah.
So you guys are
No,
very
no,
We
no,
also
no.
have such
a
people.
little
Yeah,
bit, right?
We have such people, but we have
Yeah.
a lot of light colored people too.
yeah,
Really a mix, like Brazil. You find
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I think so.
Not mixed as Brazil. Brazil is really mixed.
Okay, Renato, he's potentially waiting for the next question. Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead. I think it's gonna be the last question.
You know,
Okay.
I think Carlos talk about that. The population, the estimated population of Turkish people here in Brazil is 6,500 people, more or less. Most of them live here in São Paulo. So I believe that you have a big influence in terms of food here. Okay, so have a lot of Turkish restaurants. And
I'm surprised.
yeah, and I love to go here in my place in Santos, the place where I live. It's a coastal city in Brazil. You have some Turkish restaurants, and sometimes I go there to eat kafta, baba ganoush, hummus,
Ah.
yeah, and that kind of bread. I don't remember the exact the name. It's
Bread?
that kind of bread that follow the baba
Bread?
ganoush and the hummus, yeah, and yeah. So I think that this is it's an interesting aspect. It's not a question, but it's an interesting aspect of the influence of Turkish food in our culture. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really interesting.
I also think that Turks can be found everywhere in the world, which is very amazing. I'm always surprised. We don't get
Yeah.
surprised. In 2014, I traveled to Japan, and in Kyoto, in a very small district, I met Turkish shop owners and the bar owner. They got married with Japanese women, and they were living there. We met. It was interesting.
Yeah, I think that like Brazil. Brazilians are spread all over the world. If you're looking under my table, I'm probably going to find another Brazilian here. Yeah.
Okay, just like that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I think that if you would keep talking, we would see so many similarities between Brazil and Turkey. I think I talked to everyone about that already because
Yeah.
he's the only one here who is Turkish and has visited Brazil for so many times. I think like when you go once to a country, you can have an idea, but it's not the real thing. But like everyone, can you share a little thoughts of yours, like your own perspective when it comes to the cultures, Brazil and Turkey? Everyone?
Well, as you mentioned already, we are a mixture, you are a mixture too. And your mixture consists of a lot of subdivisions. Like there are people coming from Middle Eastern also to Brazil, and also
Africa.
Europeans, Latin, like Mediterranean countries. They also immigrated to Brazil. So you are also, and culturally or personality wise, we are very warm people. We talk a lot, we joke a lot. You are also more or less the same. Although we have a lot of economical crisis or political problems, we are somehow happy and talkative, not depressive. We are not depressive people. same like Brazil. Brazil's economy also suffer a lot politically, many things going on. But Brazilian people in the street, I see them. They're positive. They go to
Lively.
beach, play volleyball. There's always a
Soccer,
music. You can hear,
soccer.
yeah, playing soccer. You hear music somewhere, somebody playing music. Not depressed. Like when you go to Scandinavian countries, everything is perfect, but they're in depression. So this is maybe because of sunlight. This is one reason. Vitamin D. So we have similarities. Like the TV shows in Brazil and in Turkey are more or less very similar. And we used to have Brazilian films, series when I was a kid in Turkey. We were watching Brazilian
Soap opera.
Isaura. Isaura.
opera.
Yeah, there was a series called Isaura, and
Escrava
yeah,
Isaura.
yeah, we are very similar sometimes.
Yeah. And there are now there are a lot of streaming series from Turkey.
Yeah,
I
I
see
know.
here in my computer GB or Kral, Kayberdersi, Sukur. I watched some Turkish TV series. Yeah, some of them are very good. Okay,
I
Too
hear
much
that
and now
drama.
with the
we are number one exporter of TV series in the whole world now, but we don't
okay.
watch very much. I know some of them, but
Yeah.
most of them we don't know.
Sultan Süleyman.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah.
Right. I was wondering if Nelson has a question before we wrap it up.
Yeah.
Or you're just listening. Nelson? Do you happen to have a question for them?
No, I don't have questions. Thank
All
you.
right. Okay, guys.
Just a second. I saw Fabio's comment.
Oh,
In
okay.
chat box. He left a message, a very long single word.
Yeah.
20 to
He answered
39.
that one already. He said
Yes,
it was
this
a
is
joke.
like a joke. This is like a joke.
Fabio,
Ece.
where did you find it?
Oh, I don't see. Oh,
Fabio,
his
where did you
camera
find
is
it?
off. Oh,
I
maybe he's
found
working. Ah,
on the internet, in the
okay.
Long,
that it's the biggest word in Turkish.
longest.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the longest Turkish word, but it's very hard to translate. If I try, it's something like
No, this
as
is an
if,
artificial thing. This is, I mean, has no meaning. Has no.
yes,
Somebody made a very long, tried to make a very long word, but not in normal. We don't have such a word, of course.
yes, we don't use it in
But it's
our
very funny. It's very
sentences.
funny. Who made this is a very funny guy.
Okay.
like all the Turkish, as you say,
Yeah.
Turkish are funny people. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to finish. We're gonna have to stop this. Ece and Ugur, thank you so much for being here. So today was the last meeting of February. We finished with the sessions with couples, and I'm so glad we made it. I'm so glad you were available. And there's so many things. We talked about so many different things that I could never expect it. And that's why I love this program so much, because so many questions that I would never ask myself. And these guys, they're so bright and they ask so many interesting questions, and I learn every single day. Thank you all for being here. Thank you once again. And I'll see you next month. We have again 8 meetings scheduled, and I hope to see you guys.
Okay,
Bye,
and good
guys.
carnival.
Bye.
Good
Have a
carnival
good
for
evening.
everyone.
Bye.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.